So today we have the MCU's Hulkbuster taking on Optimus Prime from the movies. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So, Tony Stark was known as Iron Man and was one of the smartest people in the world. He created several armors throughout his time as Iron Man, one of them being the Hulkbuster armor, codenamed Veronica. He made specifically to fight against an enraged Hulk. It's bigger, stronger, and more durable than any of his other suits or armors that he created. It's strong enough to easily lift and toss an elevator, fight against and actually knock out an enraged Hulk, lift and toss Hulk around, and fight against Cole Obsidian. It's durable enough to take a severe beating from Hulk, hits from Cole Obsidian, being overwhelmed by Black Order, and it was still completely functional after having its arm removed from its body in two separate fights. It can fly and levitate the same way Stark's other armors can, just slower because of its massive size. It has a lot of versatility, including repulsor blasts, laser beams capable of staggering Hulk, and several mini rockets hidden in its shoulders and other parts of its body. It even has an automatic repetitive punching system. Tony also has Friday, an advanced AI of his own creation. She helps Tony with strategies, health and armor / weapon vitals, and can hack into any machine or system. And finally, I wouldn't say Tony is a great fighter, but in combat, he knows how to perfectly utilize his strength, flight, and versatility with any of his suits, including the Hulkbuster armor. In the other corner, we have Optimus Prime. Also known as Nemesis Prime, Optimus Prime is the last Prime and the leader of the Autobots. He can quickly turn into and out of his semi-truck form, and it's much faster than a normal semi-truck. He stands 32 feet tall and weighs 4.3 tons. He has superhuman strength, being able to easily lift and toss cars, break Bone Crusher's head with a punch, match Megatron and Sentinel Prime in strength, easily use a tree as a weapon, rip Starscream's arm off, and overpower Decepticons like Starscream and Blackout. He has superhuman speed, being able to keep pace with a helicopter while on his feet, and even dodge rockets and blaster fire. He has superhuman durability, being able to survive falls from tremendous heights and crashing through buildings unharmed, several hits and blasts from Starscream, Blackshot, and Megatron, and Sentinel Prime, a barrage of gunfire from several Decepticon ships, and massive explosions as well. He's proven to be a great and experienced fighter, being able to defeat Megatron in almost every encounter, best and kill Sentinel Prime, dominate against Starscream and Blackout simultaneously, hold his own against them two and Megatron at the same time in a 3-on-1 fight, and best Bumblebee's battle mode. He also has a lot of weapons and firepower as well. His most common weapons are his Ion Blaster, which has hurt everyone he has encountered, and his Sword of Judgment, which appears to be able to cut, stab, or pierce through anything, even cutting Megatron's arm off. And finally, he's an excellent strategist and tactician as well. So, I know I've done this fight before, but that was very early on my channel, and I don't think I gave it the justice it deserves. So, here we are again. So, I'd say the Hulkbuster armor is stronger and more durable. I mean, it was strong enough to easily toss an elevator, not only to fight against, but to actually knock out the Hulk, a feat only Thanos has replicated, and to fight against Cole Obsidian. And it's durable enough to take a beating from Hulk, hits from Cole Obsidian, being overwhelmed by Black Order, and it's still completely operational after having its arm ripped off in two separate fights. All of that is just more impressive than anything Optimus Prime has ever done, but Optimus will be able to hang in there. But on the other hand, Optimus is taller and faster in terms of running and reflexes, being able to actually dodge rockets. Yes, the Hulkbuster armor allows Tony to fly and levitate, but due to its big size, it takes a while to actually take off. With physicality out of the way, Optimus Prime is obviously the better fighter. Don't get me wrong, Tony was really good at utilizing his strength, versatility, and flight, as well as things in his environment like an elevator in his fight against the Hulk. But Optimus has much more experience and successful feats, while Tony has only had one showing with Veronica. And although knocking out the Hulk is extremely impressive, he's just a mindless brute. Now for versatility. The Hulkbuster armor has repulsor blasts, laser beams capable of staggering Hulk, and several many hidden rockets throughout its body, all of which can hurt Optimus Prime. But Optimus has his Ion Blaster and his sword, which can damage Veronica easily. Actually, Optimus uses his versatility more in combat than Tony did with the Hulkbuster armor. Like, in his fight against the Hulk, he fought more hand to hand, while Optimus is almost always seen fighting with his blaster or sword, and his sword will easily pierce through this armor. Uh, but something I haven't mentioned, and that's Friday, Tony's advanced AI. It has many useful purposes, including hacking. So, the first time I ever did this fight, I said Optimus can be hacked into and taken out that way, and I do believe that, and that's why I said the Hulkbuster armor would beat Optimus. But what I didn't take into account is that Optimus is a piece of ancient alien advanced technology, and it would take Friday a long while before she could completely disable Optimus. So, who wins? Well, in a straight up fight, Optimus is winning almost every single time due to his superior skill. But can Optimus Prime put Tony down before he is hacked into? Because the Hulkbuster armor will be able to hang in there in a straight up fight for a while. Well, no, I don't believe so. I believe Optimus will come out on top more often than not against the Hulkbuster armor now. Despite what I said in my first video over these two, I believe Optimus is winning now. Optimus Prime wins. Like and subscribe, all that great stuff. Please leave a comment. Please hit the notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.